got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, talking all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's who's who, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah, I got all my idols sliding in my DMs. They got me dead cause they said that I'm killing it. Started out with trucks and hunting season. Now I got my metal up like a kid again. Wasn't trying to make it, then I went and made it. Then I made a song about and they played it. Dang, it's been a good run for a lucky redneck, but I still got a box to check, cause everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, talking all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's who's who, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, yeah, it goes like, I just met a kid with it in his left. He just took a pic, said my what's the said he witnessed me for Halloween, and when he did, everybody at the party sang, my town smaller than your town. Damn y'all, what the hell is my life now? It's like how everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop chart, talking all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's who's who, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah, it goes like.
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad, watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad, watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on the and they both. I hate them hating on them and they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. I cut my granny off and she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yeah. Then It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. You that'll reach that, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. Hey. Hey. Monster! Acting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was pass interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up out of luck, soon that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth you full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Monster! Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all is taking all this time. You're mine.
Tell me you love me, but no one above me, even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve of these. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could see in the shade. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment, I could provide you with just like I'm writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all is taking all this time. You're mine.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
If you don't care, then we don't care. 1, 2, 3 times 2 to the 6. Jonesing for your fix of the Limp Bizkit mix. So where the you at, punk? Shoot. And back up while we this track up. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. You don't wanna mess with Limp Bizkit? Yeah, can't mess with Limp Bizkit. Because we get it on every day and every night. Get this platinum thing right here. But we're doing it all the time. So you better get some better beats and get some better rhymes. We got the game set, so don't complain yet. 24/7, never begging for a rain check. Old school soldiers blasting out the hot. That rock, and bounce in the mosh pit. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Hey ladies, hey fellas, and the people that don't give up. All the lovers, all the haters, and all the people that call themselves players. Hot mamas, pimp daddies, and the people rolling up in caddies. Hey rockers, hip hoppers, and everybody all around the world. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Keep rolling.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king. I told you, hop in and let the journey begin. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator. Like him, I really wanna be like him. I wanna be like him. Forget about that. Hands up in the sky, and we keep getting the magic down, that you cannot deny. We're glowing light, it's shining bright. What can I I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Houston Texans. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Get it! Deputy Lions!
Now Daniels off the play action. Looking to his fullback now. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd and short, Daniels. Drops it off to Cook. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
A gain of 21 yards.
First down, Bills. Let's go now. Go.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Ashton Gelati driving in there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Daniels. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
And that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
80, Dragon 60, 70 Timberwolves.
To throw, Daniels. That one's good to McConkey. Stiff arm buys him some space. Keeps himself upright. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Lad McConkey with a touchdown.
Joshua Carney on for the extra point.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing. Joshua Carney to kick off.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12, right 80. 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
Right to the air, Burrow. He finds Tigakonkwo for the grab. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow. Connecting on the slant. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That goes for 32 yards. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Gun. 12, 12, 12. Wide 80. 11, MT, tape. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
On first down, they'll run. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On 1, ready?
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Can. 12, 12, 12. 11. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On 1, ready?
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All set now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First down, and they go right back to it. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, did the job on first down. More to come.
And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
You know what that play shows me defensively, Kate? This group was on it. Situationally, they were aware the wide receiver could touch it in the red zone, and they were all over it.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Texans finish off their opening drive. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans start off well to tie things 7-7. we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Come on, let's go!
Play action now with Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Play fake here, Daniels. And that one falls incomplete. Oh, would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Pat the 60.
Play action now, Daniels. Rolling out to his left. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Daniels on first down. A lot of pass on the move here. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a second quarter lead. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
180. 20 hot. 12. Got.
Burrow to the air now. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be second down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
180. 180 hot. 11 MT. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
On 2.
6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Here we go. Cut. 180. 180 hot. 11.
They'll air it out on third. Buys time, rolling right. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Has room down the left sideline. And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
will begin with a quick completion to the right side. It's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
180, 12, 12, 12.
Burrow from the gun. He's got it along the sideline. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Gun. Stop. 180. Right up. 11. Stop.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow back to throw. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 11. 180. Raise hot. Stop.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Bigsby. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Ready.
Daniels back to throw. Here's a screen for Cup. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
19
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Panther 11. Cup 19. 18 Rattler. 19 tight.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. On the move, headed right. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. The Bills with a punt team out there. Has it at the 37. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, I sure hope all those defenders took a real quick swig of water over there on the sideline, Brock, because they are headed right back out there to get back to work.
No question about it. That's what really hurts. And you know that returner is looking at his teammates, exhausted, coming on the field. Well, maybe he's not looking at him.
Yeah.
He's making a beeline the other way because this defense now has to regroup and get it together.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Texans' 46-yard line.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A stoppage here as we see somebody pretty shaken up from that play. And it's Dalton Kincaid who's going to need some assistance from the medical staff. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 18-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards.
Ready up.
Following the false start, here comes 2nd and 7.
Get it. Go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Bills boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
They're on 35-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. He's got it down the sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Stop.
Off the play fake. Burrow. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
The coverage by Javon Fuller.
Let's get set. Stop.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
11. Here we go. Stop.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Brought in right side by Moore. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Working quickly here.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Texans first
11
down.
MT tape. 11
First
MT
and 10
tape.
at the
11
20-yard
Thomas.
line.
Stop.
From the red zone on 1st. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Dose of the hurry up here.
At the 14-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Reichert connects there. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. Here comes the final play of our first half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway at the 20. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Kate, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover and may not tackle so well and opens up a run lane. He took huge advantage of it.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
11.
Burrow on the play action. Escapes the pocket. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Forced out to his right. Has his man. It's the Michigan rookie. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
11 MT, Tate. 11. White 80. 11 MT. 11. 12. 11.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Escapes the pocket. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing 4th down. The Texans set to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Daniels from the pistol. Dump off, caught by his back. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bills have a first down. Daniels setting up the play action. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short on the 35. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And up from the pistol to Cook. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
Cameron Curl coming down. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Let's go now. 60 by 30.
Play fake here. Daniels. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
intercepted. The Texans take
On
over.
one, ready?
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the Bills are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
60 back. Ready. 70, 76. Mustang 19. Ready.
Now Daniels to throw. Has it at the 7. So they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. This is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Vlad McConkey with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Bills grow their lead yet again.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
Here we go.
There's a dive up the middle. Shoots away from one. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
11 Thomas. 11 MT.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Throwing the out route complete. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
He's still going at the 30. He gets loose down the right side. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take a small chunk off that lead.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans will trail by 25.
Texans 17.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Play action now. Daniels hits him on the out route. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Buffalo first. One play in, Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory. Cook trying this one up the gut. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bills have a first down. New set of downs for them from the 31.
Here we go.
And the Bills
19 tight, 19 tight.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Warriors, 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Rolling on first down, Daniels. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
24-yard line.
Now Daniels off the play action. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. That's up and through for the point after. And the Bills continue piling on to this lead.
17.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
Tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Texans with the football and a chance to do a little window dressing here in the 4th. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. 11 Mike. Side. 180. Right side. 11 MT. Tape. 11 MT. 11 MT. Side.
Blown back gets the handoff. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
11.
Going to the ground again on first. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 49-yard line.
Play action now. Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Here we go. 180.
3rd and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
11 MT. Hey, Kent.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Big strike here to Moore. And he's down to almost... Nope. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. What a play on 4th down. Give him the first after a gain of 27.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. Sends this to the end zone. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again. That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
11 MT, Tate. Here we go.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Wide 80. Wide hot.
Again, it's Burrow. Setting up the screen. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
And I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans making the scoreboard look a touch better. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans will trail by 25.
Bills 49, Texans 24.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Spins right by him. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's out of bounds. This is a great start for them, already on their opponent's side of the field.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
This is Cook on the handoff. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
3rd and short, Daniels. And they get to him again. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Play action now with Daniels. And almost someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Texans have it now as he makes the the 20th interception of his career. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
11.
Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
First down, Burrow to throw. Finds a man, right side. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings
11 mighty.
23-yard line.
11.
Here's Burrow. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bills take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
They did it right back. That's intercepted. Cameron Curl has it. And he's going to score. Pick 6, touchdown, Houston. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans make it an 18-point game. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. This is Cook. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Give now to the running back. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Burrow now against the blitz. Trying to push deep downfield. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
1-1, ready?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. 11 MT. Wide 80. Wide shot.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Gotta go score.
Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
11 Thomas.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down.
180. What is that? 12. 12. 12.
Burrow setting to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Gronk, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Burrow to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
That's a gain of 4. Brings
11,
up
11, 11.
and 1.
3rd and 1. Burrow. Completed to his running back. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Give him 5 on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go.
To throw again, it's Burrow. That's more of the catch out left. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And the fumble recovery is made.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. Into the red zone. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Bills continue piling it on here in the 4th. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Bills continue adding on to that lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. First and 10. Throwing is Burrow. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
On 1, ready?
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
180. What is that? 12. 12. 12.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Houston calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Football's on the 48. Here we go, first down.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11. Wide 80. 11, mighty. 11, mighty.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He's got it downfield near the edge. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
11, empty. Wide 80. What is that?
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
12, 12, 12.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Let's go.
Offense to the line fast.
Brings up third and 2.
11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Texans putting up points in a game decided. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Texans will trail by 25.
63. Texans 38.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Making some progress here. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Now 4 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap.
Dragon 60.
They're going to pass it here. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way. Still taking shots until the very last play. So the Bills...